Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda. Always skip the anime cutscene. When we last left off, we were here in Mabe Village. And we had to listen to this music. Well, not this music. This is silence. This is just a loading screen. I actually just noticed something about the loading screen that I kind of like. The little loading icon looks very familiar. I guess it's going to look... No, it looks pretty much the same. So in this game, the 8 instruments are going to be around this egg here. And that's what it looked like in the original, too, on the Game Boy. And the little loading icon for the game looks like that, too. That's a nice little detail. I enjoyed that. But no, you know what? I'm not super impressed with the soundtrack of this game. It kind of still sounds kind of farty a little bit, like a Game Boy game would. So, you know, points for accuracy, I guess, but it kind of would have been nice if this sounded like a Switch game and not a Game Boy game from 1992? No, not that early. Well, let's see. Link to the Past was 91. I'm going to say 93. I'll bet this came out in 93. We got a new Overworld area up here. That's interesting. We're probably just going to end up marking what's here. Ah. I noticed picking up rupees is kind of difficult. You have to get very, very close to them. This is the... Mr. Wright. What did you like? Oh, he wants a letter from somebody. Oh, there's a letter in... There's going to be a letter in the bottle that I fish out, isn't there? And I'm going to give that to Mr. Wright, and he's going to be very, very happy. It's very early in the game to be seeing likes. Those guys will eat your shield, which isn't very nice. Well, here's a box I can have. That's 2 more tries at the fishing game. Ah, yes, I'm going to have to come back here as well with bombs. Circle means come back with... Not bombs. No, that was wrong. That was incorrect. With glove. I guess we'll just change it to a treasure box. I'll come back with a glove. I'll just know that that means glove. Well, you know, no, we're going to get a glove in the next dungeon, so... It'll be nice and easy to remember. This music's not bad. This is a decent cover of this song, it sounds like. Gee, thanks. Super helpful information out of that fish. Oh, we've made it to the... Oh, I don't want to come to the swamp yet. I mean, I do, but before we go to the swamp... There's a heart piece I can get, which should be our 4th heart piece. If I've learned to count to 4. If I know what I'm doing. This man should not have picked a fight with me. Do they not understand that I can feel the power flowing through me? Excellent. There's our heart piece. Okay. Should we poke around the overworld out here? This kind of goes around the swamp. There's not going to be much of anything we can do here, is there? Or is this the Moblin Cave we have to go to? Maybe this is the way we need to go. The windfish in name only, for it is neither. So, spoilers, but the windfish is a giant flying whale. So, like, that's the big reveal at the end of the game. It's a giant flying whale. And you know what? I get it. Whales aren't fish. I also took biology, but I think in the course of like a fantasy story in an ostensibly medieval world, I think it's fair to call a whale a fish in that sense. And it flies, so you know what? I'm calling BS on that owl sign. The windfish is both wind and a fish. Yeah, this is the Moblin dungeon we had to come to anyway. So save BowWow. An assassin. Is that what I'm a hired assassin? I guess I murdered all of this guy's children? And then he's gonna hit the wall. So I guess that's it. We're gonna dodge some spears. Ooh, okay. He juked me. The fake out is real. Oh, right in the back. That's why I picked up that heart. I like how he's looking around for me, like looking at the wall, like I'm not... Like I'm there, he's like, oh, I've looked at this 6 square inches of wall that I didn't see the little green-hatted boy. I wonder where he went. Can I have fairy, please? No, I guess not. The fairy... Oh, she went in the door. Okay. What a fearsome beast. Alright, so now we have BowWow. And we could take BowWow all over the world and do all kinds of cool things with him. Not really. He eats certain kinds of plants that are in our way. In the swamp. In the swamplands. Is it an animal? Is that what it is? If this sign over here says, do not talk to this man. Oh, it's Dompe the Gravedigger. I don't remember Dompe the Gravedigger being in this game. This must be a new edition. Oh, you know what? I probably need a shovel to do anything with Dompe the Gravedigger. And I can't get into the swamp from this way. Oh! BowWow got him. This rock is glowing. That's ominous. I'll bet I need to pick that up later. Who lives... Oh, this must be Dompe's shack. Okay. There's the man himself. On it. That's the worst bed. That's the worst bed I've ever seen. You lie on a wooden pallet on the ground with basically a napkin. That's awful. Oh, I guess he doesn't want anything to do with me because I'm carrying a chain chomp around. Alright, and I cannot get back behind that tree. I probably don't want anything to do with these crows yet, do I? And we've come to the back of the witch's hut. I'm betting this is all just a waste of time over here. Well, we pick up some rupees during our explorations. I seem to recall the bonus dungeon from the DX version of Link's Awakening being in the cemetery. But I guess I don't know that for absolute facts. Alright, so that's a blocked off until we get a glove. What is this thing? This little mud man. Whatever he is, BowWow does not want to eat him, and they're not going away. They're there forever. Okay, we'll just... I'm sorry we spent so much time with you. Ooh, BowWow got him. Alright, so we need to come to the swamp from the other direction then. How hungry is ya boy, is the question. The damage sound effect in this game, I want you to pay attention to it next time I get hit. Because it sounds really dopey. Like, every time I get damaged in this game, I'm going to feel like a butthead. I'm gonna feel like, oh yeah, that was my fault that I got damaged there. I shouldn't have done that. Keep out, except BowWow. Alright. Okay, so BowWow's gonna eat the flowers into the swamp, so I can move around the swamp a little bit. And I don't really recall. This is one of those mazes I was mentioning. I don't really recall my way through. Ah, there's a treasure box that I want. So this was the correct way to go, but we need to go the incorrect way. Yeah, this maze is a little easier, I feel. Because we can see more of the world at once. We can see this screen, but we can also see the next screen as well. Go ahead, BowWow. Have it. Thank you. Some rubles. I kind of want to do the next dungeon now and see if we come out of it with 200 rupees, and if so, then I can buy a shovel and see what Dompe wants. So we don't really need a key for this dungeon, it's just get BowWow's help. Hopefully we'll get bombs in here too. We gotta remember to go back to level 1 once we find some bombs. Okay, like that with magic powder. Is that the idea? You want to hold your sword out in front of you and let them fall on it when they jump? Let's not open any doors just yet, I think. We've got Crystal Switch. We have an owl that won't talk to me yet. Oh, there's Shy Guys. Hey man, your buddy Yulryra. He's also a Shy Guy, I hear. Well, let's go down this way. Oh, the fireball guy. Okay, what's the deal here? We're gonna... Okay, so he's just like a moblin. Just wait for the opening and go get him. Another key. It says open a locked door, but can also open a locked block. Yeah, here we go. There's just magic powder just kind of chilling in the air. So we're never going to have to worry about getting any more from the witch lady, I don't think. We should be pretty safe. We should find more powder than we're ever going to realistically use, is the dealio. Now we can go this way. So we have to kill these guys from behind, like so. If we loop back around, those guys won't respawn, will they? To get that key? I still don't really like how the jumping feels in this game, but you always just jump one tile, like one block is the width of Link's jump. So it's not like it's going to get confusing. I don't think the weird feeling jumping is going to be a problem at any point, because the maps still are very clearly made out of nice, clean tiles. Like, you can clearly see what one square is in these dungeons. I guess we should start using our keys, because these blocks aren't going anywhere, it looks like. Okay. Key time. These blocks are going to go somewhere. Take care of the bats first. I'll bet we get our beak in here. That's going to be my guess. Or maybe we'll get our beak on the other side of here. I kind of want a Zelda game that's just this entire, like another side-scrolling Zelda game, like Zelda 2, but in this style here. How cool would that be? They'd probably charge $80 for it. This bat, though. Got him. Are there going to be 2 more torches in this room I have to light? What is this guy, a Hinox? So you don't have enough speed to get around him when he does that. This can't be the mini-boss already. Certainly not. I'm trying to figure out how the breakaway floors work. Like, is there a total amount of time you can step on one tile before it will break? Or is it, if you stand on one tile for too long, it will break? I guess that was the mini-boss. Alright, fair enough. I must have gone incredibly the correct way in this dungeon. I kind of don't want to pick that up. It's not going to be useful. I did not see that bat there. That bat fooled me. Whoa! Oh god! What is that? It's a black hole. Alright, fair enough. Let's just not get sucked into the black hole. Ah, the map. So I think this dungeon's going to look like a bottle. Yeah, kind of cool. I like how dungeons have shapes in some of the Zelda games. It's a way to give the dungeons a little bit of character when they're just kind of selections of rooms. Like the sense of place in like an old classic 2D Zelda game that's split up into individual screens that you traverse one at a time. Kind of by necessity, the sense of place is going to be less inventive than in, say, one of the 3D games. Okay, so these ghosts are not going to like it when I do this or this. Okay, well, they're gone. The bracelet. Okay. I kind of wish I could equip 3 items. Oh, no, it's not even an item. It's just something that is equipped. So I guess I just can talk to a jug and pick it up. Oh, nice. So it's a traditional bracelet instead of being an item you have to equip. That's excellent. Good times. Okay, so we're going to... I want to get that box next, which we can do like this. For another key. Oh, am I stuck back here? No, I'm not. I can hit this switch from here. Farewell. Am I going through this key door? I guess I got a bunch of keys I do need to use at some point. What's this way? A stairway. I don't know how to kill Hoppy Boy yet. Probably with one of these, maybe? Here, let's let him out. It's gonna have to be with one of these, isn't it? Ah, I remember this room. Alright. I have to kill the monsters in a particular order in this room to get something to happen. It's gonna be like kill the skeleton man, then the bat, then the Hoppy Boy, or something like that. So actually what I want to do then is let's just go back to the beginning of the dungeon. Now that we have the bracelet, first of all we can get this. More rubles. We shouldn't be blocked anymore by anything in this dungeon. Oops. That was a dumb hit to take. Nothing special happens when I do that? Fair enough. Ah, so this room would not have been useful to me anyway. If I'd come here first. Get out of the way. The beak. So the beak is actually part of the critical path of this dungeon, because the beak is how I will learn what order to kill those monsters in. I'm going to admit it, I let that trap make a fool out of me. I'm not going to dispute that one bit. Let's go through this door now. Is this going to be my compass? And does it have a new feature? It does have a new feature! Glorious. So in the original game, to use the glove, or the bracelet, not a glove, but you had to, use the button to like latch onto something, then you had to pull backwards on the D-pad to actually pick it up. And we've been down. Yeah, I think I would just want to go over and take the stairs again. And we can read the other... get advice from the other owl when we get there. You know what? Let's put the blues down. I want to see if these jugs have anything good in them. So it is a little interesting that they made some changes along the lines of making this game feel more like a traditional Zelda game. Whereas in Link's Awakening, in the original version, you had a bunch of items and you could only equip 2 at a time. And your sword and your bracelet and things all counted as items. So they streamlined some of how the game works, but in so doing... they did strip away a little bit of what made this game unique. I guess the question therefore becomes, make every block design the same, a new path will open. Is that what I've done here? Yeah, I already made this path open. I think we've already done what this says. Because as big of a pain in the butt as it was to constantly switching your items back and forth, because you can basically have your sword in one item, or your shield in one item, or 2 individual items. But it did give the game its own character, even though it was a little obnoxious to do it that way. So we do have one more key, so we can get that top right room. Pole's voice, and then skeleton lasts. Okay. Will do. First we want to see what's in this room up here, I do believe. Oh, I do need to hit... No, I don't. I can cross over. Oh, can I cross over? Here, let's play this safe. I don't want that buzzy beetle to knock me in the hole again. That was really embarrassing. So was that. Getting cheeseballed by a bat. Feels bad, man. Oh, so this is a room that teaches you how to kill the Hoppy Bros. The Pole's voices. Ah, this goes somewhere. Where must this go? Oh, this is going to go to the boss. But we need to go into the room with the monsters first and kill them in the right order to get the boss key. I'm gonna bet that's the happenstance. So first it wants me to kill the Pole's voice. Then the bat. Yeah. There you go. And this should be my boss key. Or nightmare key, I'm sorry. People are going to yell at me in the comments. It's not a boss key, Brickroad, it's a nightmare key. And this will take me to the boss. So we full cleared this dungeon. We will have done by the time we get to the boss room. Excellent. And this is a weight puzzle over here, isn't it? Ah! Okay, so we need to... get on him with a jug. I remember getting stuck in this room as a kid, like I couldn't figure out what to do there. Maybe that's an indication that I was not the smartest child.
Shoutouts to Red Silvers for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.